West Seattle is a large and diverse neighborhood in Seattle, Washington, known for its unique character, vibrant community, and beautiful natural surroundings. It's a big contrast from the hustle and bustle of downtown Seattle. Ballard Locks represents a significant engineering achievement and continues to play a vital role in maritime activities and ecological health of the Seattle area. A trip to Ballard Locks will help you better understand how these locks have historically been crucial for marine traffic. The fish ladder helps assist the fish migrating between the Puget Sound and lakes. The University of Washington main campus spans over 700 acres and includes a mix of historic and modern buildings, open green spaces, and recreational areas, including iconic places like the Drumheller Fountain, the Red Square, Juzola Library, and the Quad. Washington Park Arboretum and Seattle Japanese Garden offer opportunities for relaxation, recreation, and cultural enrichment. Immersing yourself in the tranquility of the traditional Japanese garden, these attractions provide memorable experiences for visitors of all ages. The itinerary will start in West Seattle and work our way over to Ballard Locks, and we will finish at the Washington Park Arboretum. West Seattle is very easy to get to from Seattle. Simply walk to Pier 50 from Pioneer Square and take the King County water taxi over to West Seattle, or you can just simply drive there if you have a car. If you do not want to be stuck in traffic, an alternative is to take the King County water taxi from Pier 50 in downtown Seattle to Seacrest Park in West Seattle. The trip between downtown Seattle and West Seattle typically takes between 10 to 15 minutes and costs $5.75 one way. Bicycles are allowed on the water taxi, but space can be limited, especially during peak times. The West Seattle Bridge is a major transportation artery connecting West Seattle to the rest of the city of Seattle. The bridge spans the Duwamish River, connecting Delridge neighborhood in West Seattle to the Sodo area of Seattle. The West Seattle Bridge is approximately 2.5 miles long, making it one of the longest span concrete bridges in the U.S. The West Seattle Bridge carries a significant volume of commuter traffic between West Seattle and downtown Seattle, as well as freight traffic serving the Port of Seattle and industrial areas in Sodo. The bridge is vital for the economic vitality of West Seattle, providing access to businesses, residential neighborhoods, and recreational areas. West Seattle is a neighborhood located across Elliott Bay from downtown Seattle. It is located approximately 6 to 8 miles away from Pioneer Square. The most common route is via the West Seattle Bridge. The drive typically takes around 15 to 20 minutes, but can vary based on traffic conditions. West Seattle is a conglomeration of neighborhoods in Seattle, Washington. It comprises 2 of 13 districts, Delridge and Southwest, and encompasses all of Seattle west of the Duwamish River. It was incorporated as an independent town in 1902 before it was annexed by Seattle 5 years later. Among the area's attractions are its saltwater beach parks along Elliott Bay and the Puget Sound, including Allpa Beach Park and Lincoln Park. The area is known for its views of the Olympic Mountains to the west and Cascade Range to the east. Numerous sites exist with historical information on West Seattle, which is Seattle's oldest neighborhood and the birthplace of Seattle proper. The Southwest Seattle Historical Society maintains the Log House Museum at Allpa Point. Allpa Beach is a popular beach with a long shoreline offering opportunities for sunbathing, picnicking, beach volleyball, and water sports. It also provides stunning views of the Seattle skyline. Allpa Beach boasts a long stretch of sandy shoreline, making it a popular spot for taking in the natural beauty of the Puget Sound, Elliott Bay, and the Cascade Mountains. Walk along the beach is lined with a paved promenade, also known as Allpa Trail, which is perfect for walking, jogging, biking, and rollerblading. It offers panoramic views of the water and downtown skyline. It draws joggers, rollerbladers, and bicyclists out to enjoy the sun. As established before numerous times, Allpa Beach was the landing point of the first white settlers in Seattle in November of 1851. By 1902, the beach had become so popular, it became the destination of the new electric street railway line all the way from Seattle. Although the lighthouse itself is not open to the public, Allpa Beach is definitely a spot you will want to visit if you decide to venture off to West Seattle. The Allpa Point Lighthouse marks the southern entrance to Seattle's Elliott Bay and features the familiar architecture of many of Puget Sound's lighthouses, designed by Carl Leck. The lighthouse and grounds are open for tours on weekend afternoons only during the summer months. West Seattle Junction is the heart of West Seattle. It features a mix of shops, restaurants, cafes, and local businesses. The area hosts community events, farmer markets, and festivals throughout the year. West Seattle Junction is centered around the intersection of California Avenue and Southwest Alaska Street in West Seattle. The junction is home to a diverse array of shops, boutiques, and specialty stores offering everything from clothing and accessories to home goods and gifts. You'll find both national retailers and locally owned businesses, giving the neighborhood its unique character. Whether you're exploring the shops, enjoying a meal at a sidewalk cafe, or attending a community event, the Junction offers a vibrant and welcoming atmosphere that reflects the spirit of West Seattle. Thrifty Traveler is a site focused on helping travelers see the world for less. Thrifty Traveler Premium, their email flight subscription service, delivers incredibly cheap flight deals right to their subscribers' inboxes. These alerts allow subscribers to save up to 90% on both domestic and international flights departing from over 200 US and Canadian airports. They find economy cash flight deals, award flash sales with points and mileage, as well as premium cabin fares in business and first class. Be sure to check the site about new travel related news and tips as well. Use my link to start using Thrifty Traveler. Look for outstanding deals on flights, hotels, car rentals, and attractions on Booking.com, where your adventures are just a click away and exclusive rewards are around every corner. Use my link to book accommodation in West Seattle. After visiting West Seattle, drive over to Ballard Locks. Before making your way to Ballard Locks though, you will have to pass by Northwest Market Street. Northwest Market Street is a major east-west thoroughfare in the Ballard neighborhood of Seattle, Washington. It's a bustling street known for its vibrant mix of shops, restaurants, bars, and cultural attractions. Northwest Market Street is lined with a variety of local shops and boutiques offering everything from clothing and home goods to unique gifts and souvenirs. There is a diverse selection of dining options along Northwest Market Street, ranging from casual cafes and bakeries to upscale restaurants. Ballard is known for its craft beer scene, and Northwest Market Street is home to several bars and breweries. Just a block south of Northwest Market Street is Ballard Avenue Northwest, a historic street with additional shops, restaurants, and the popular Ballard Farmers Market, which is held every Sunday. Located near the western end of Northwest Market Street, the Ballard Locks are a key attraction. Visitors can watch boats pass through the locks, explore the fish ladder, and enjoy the adjacent Carl S. English Jr. Botanical Garden. Since there is limited parking near Ballard Locks itself, you can consider parking on Northwest Market Street and then walking over, as it is within walking distance from the locks. Adjacent to Ballard Locks is the Carl S. English Jr. Botanical Garden, which features a diverse collection of plants. The garden is named after a former groundskeeper who transformed the area into a beautiful landscape. Since the parking lot for the Ballard Locks fish ladder is located outside the botanical garden, you will need to walk through the botanical garden in order to reach the locks. Follow the icons on the ground with the fish icon. The Ballard Locks, officially known as the Hiram M. Sha Tin Locks, are a complex of locks at the west end of Salmon Bay, part of Seattle, Washington's Lake Washington Ship Canal. They were constructed by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and opened in 1917. The locks provide a connection for the boats between the salt water of Puget Sound and the fresh water of Lake Union and Lake Washington. The Ballard Locks are crucial for marine traffic, allowing both commercial and recreational vessels to travel between the lakes and the sound without having to navigate around the entire Olympic Peninsula. 10 to 15 minutes after the process began, the boats are on the way. During busy times though, long lines of boats form on either side of the locks. The lock system complex consists of two locks, a smaller lock 30 feet wide and 150 feet long, and a large dock 80 feet wide and 120 feet long. These locks allow for vessels of different sizes to pass between the lake and the sound. These locks allow vessels of different sizes to pass between lakes and the sound. Boats as large as 760 feet in length and as small as a kayak can travel through the locks. The locks and associated facilities serve three purposes: to maintain the water level of freshwater Lake Washington and Lake Union at 20 to 22 feet above sea level, or more specifically, 20.6 feet above Puget Sound's mean low tide, to prevent the mixing of seawater from Puget Sound and with the fresh water of the lakes, and 3, to move boats from the water level of the lakes to the water level of Puget Sound and vice versa. Vessels passing from the freshwater lakes Washington and Union to Puget Sound enter the lock chamber through the open upper gates. The lower gates and the draining valve are closed. The vessel is assigned by the lock wall attendant, who assures it to be tied down and ready for the chamber to be drained. Next, the upper gates and fitting valve are closed and the draining valve is opened, allowing for the water to drain via gravity out to the Puget Sound. When the water pressure is equal on both sides of the gate, the lower gates are opened, allowing the vessels to leave the lock chamber. This process is reversed for upstream locking. Boaters and kayakers also take advantage of the locks facility to access Puget Sound or explore the freshwater lakes. The locks provide a gateway for recreational activities such as fishing, sailing, and paddling. By regulating the water levels in Lake Washington and Lake Union, the locks help prevent flooding in the surrounding areas. Once in the locks, the water level drops as much as 26 feet to bring the boats even with Puget Sound. The fresh water is exchanged with salt water. The Ballard locks carry more boat traffic than any other lock complex in the US, and the locks, along with the Fish Ladder and the surrounding Carl S. English Jr. Botanical Gardens, attract more than 1 million visitors annually, making it one of Seattle's top tourist attractions. As early as 1854, there were discussions of building a navigable connection between Lake Washington and Puget Sound for the purpose of transporting logs, milled lumber, and fishing vessels. 13 years later, the U.S. Navy endorsed a canal project which included a plan for building a naval shipyard on Lake Washington. In 1891, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers started planning the project. Some preliminary work began in 1906, and the work began in earnest 5 years later under the command of Hiram M. Chittenden. The Ballard locks were built with commerce in mind, but that doesn't mean it's strictly business. Being the busiest lock in the nation in terms of boat traffic, the smaller recreational vessels are the ones that make Ballard lock's claim take the title. The amount of vessels going through comes to a whopping 50,000 a year. Out of that 50,000, Argosy Cruises is one of those lucky ones, and you get to experience the boat elevator firsthand with a front row seat. It's a very different way to experience the Ballard locks. The spillway helps control the water level in Lake Washington and Lake Union. It is equipped with gates that can be adjusted to manage the flow of water, ensuring the lakes remain at a suitable level for navigation and other uses. Visitors to the Ballard locks can enjoy a range of activities including watching boats pass through the locks, exploring the botanical garden, and viewing the fish ladder where they can see salmon swim upstream during the migratory season. It's no wonder Ballard Locks is one of Seattle's most popular tourist attractions, especially during the sunny months. Visitors to the locks can observe salmon and other fish species as they progress along the route. Although the viewing area is open year-round, the peak viewing time is during their spawning season, which is from the beginning of July through mid-August. The locks are listed on the National Register of Historic Places and have been designated by the American Society of Civil Engineers as a National Historic Civil Engineering Landmark. Enjoy 2 hours of live narration on this family-friendly one-way trip. See Elliott Bay, Lake Union, and experience the boat elevator as your vessel rises or lowers based on the ever-changing tide. Take a ride on the boat elevator during a 2-hour cruise departing from the Seattle waterfront or South Lake Union. On this one-way cruise, venture through Elliott Bay, Ballard Locks, and Lake Union. Use my link to join this one-of-a-kind cruise through Get Your Guide. Explore the Puget Sound, forests, and mountains, and find out how Seattle became known by the nickname the Emerald City on this city tour. Stand alongside the beautiful waters of the Puget Sound and look at the stunning mountain vistas. Explore unique neighborhoods of Ballard and Queen Anne, each with distinct cultures. The tour will start at 600 Broad Street at the base of the Space Needle. Use my link to join this scenic tour at Tiqets. After visiting Ballard Locks, drive over to the University District via Interstate 5. The University District is a major district in Seattle, Washington, comprising of several distinct neighborhoods, including the main campus of the University of Washington. U District is a vibrant neighborhood located in the northeastern part of Seattle, Washington. It is home to the University of Washington's main campus and is known for its lively atmosphere, diverse community, and abundance of shops, restaurants, and cultural attractions. The district has many affordable and unique culinary options for you to explore. Be sure to check them out. Take a self-guided tour of the University of Washington campus to admire its architecture, gardens, and landmarks such as the Drumheller Fountain, Red Square, the Zazula Library, and the Quad. The University of Washington is a prestigious public research university in Seattle, Washington. Established in 1861, it is one of the oldest universities on the west coast of the U.S. and is renowned for its academic excellence, research contributions, and vibrant campus community. The main campus of UW is located in the University District of Seattle. It encompasses over 700 acres and features a mix of historic and modern buildings, open green spaces, and stunning views of Mount Rainier and Lake Washington. Key landmarks on the U of Washington campus include Drumheller Fountain, a central landmark on the campus. The fountain is surrounded by lush greenery and serves as a gathering spot for students and visitors. Red Square, located near Drumheller Fountain. Red Square is a large open plaza that hosts events, rallies, and performances throughout the year. Zazula Library, one of the most iconic buildings on campus. The library is known for its grand architecture and serves as the university's central library. Located adjacent to the main campus, Husky Stadium is the home stadium for the University of Washington football team and hosts various sporting events and concerts. UW's main campus is a vibrant and dynamic environment where students, faculty, staff, and visitors come together to learn, research, and engage with the community. With its beautiful campus grounds, world-class academic and research facilities, and rich student life, the UW campus offers an enriching and memorable experience for all who visit. Drumheller Fountain is one of the most iconic landmarks on the University of Washington's main campus. It is located in the central area of the UW campus near the intersection of Memorial Way Northeast and Stevens Way Northeast. The fountain consists of a large circular pool with a central jet of water shooting upwards. Surrounding the pool are terrace steps made of brick and concrete, providing seating and a space for people to gather. The fountain is designed in Beaux Arts architectural style, characterized by its grandeur, symmetry, and classical influences. It serves as a focal point and gathering spot on the UW campus. At the center of the fountain is a bronze sculpture known as the Foresters, created by artist Alan Clark. The sculpture depicts two figures, a male and a female, representing the forestry industry and the natural resources of the Pacific Northwest. The Drumheller Fountain was constructed in 1961 as a gift to the University of Washington from Reginald H. Parsons, who was a prominent local businessman and philanthropist. It was designed by architect Paul Thury. The fountain was named in honor of Joseph Drumheller, who was a lumberman and civil leader who was a friend and supporter of the University of Washington. His family donated funds for the fountain's construction. The Drumheller Fountain has become a beloved symbol of the UW campus and is often featured in promotional material, postcards, and photographs representing the university. The fountain symbolizes the natural beauty of the Pacific Northwest and the university's connection to the region's forestry industry. It also represents the spirit of community and collaboration that defines the UW campus. Red Square is a central gathering space and iconic landmark located at the heart of the University of Washington's main campus. It is an open plaza with a distinctive brick pavement that gives it its name. It is surrounded by notable university buildings such as the Zazula Library, Gerberding Hall, and Kane Hall. The red square earned its name from its distinctive red bricks used in its pavement. The bricks were chosen to match the collegiate Gothic style of the Zola Library and create a cohesive aesthetic for the plaza. Red Square was developed as a part of the U of Washington's campus expansion and beautification efforts in the early 20th century. It was designed to serve as a central gathering space and focal point of campus life. Over the years, the Red Square has become a symbol of the University of Washington and a popular gathering spot for students, faculty, staff, and visitors. It serves as the backdrop for various campus events, demonstrations, and celebrations. Red Square symbolizes the spirit of the academic inquiry. Red Square symbolizes the spirit of academic inquiry, intellectual exploration, and community engagement that defines the University of Washington. It is a place where students, scholars, and visitors come together to share ideas, build connections, and celebrate achievements. The Zola Library is one of the most iconic buildings on the University of Washington's main campus. It is renowned for its stunning collegiate Gothic architecture characterized by its grand archways, ornate carvings, and intricate details. It features a central tower, arched windows, and a majestic reading room known as the Graduate Reading Room. Inside Zola Library boasts beautiful wooden paneled reading rooms, vaulted ceilings, and stained glass windows. The central piece of the library is a Harry Potter-esque graduate reading room, which is adorned with chandeliers and intricate woodwork. The library houses the university's general collection of books and materials, covering a wide range of subjects and disciplines. It also features special collections, rare books, manuscripts, and archived materials. The Zola Library was constructed in the early 1920s as a part of a campus expansion project funded by the state of Washington. It was designed by architects Carl F. Gold and Charles H. Bev in honor of the university's president Henry Zola. The quad, short for the quadrangle, is a central green space on the University of Washington's main campus in Seattle. The quad is a large, open, grassy area shaped like a quadrangle with pathways, benches, and trees interspreaded throughout. It serves as a central gathering space and thoroughfare for students, faculty, staff, and visitors. The quad is beautifully landscaped with a variety of trees, shrubs, and flowers that change throughout the seasons. Cherry blossom trees bloom in the spring, creating a stunning display of pink and white blossoms. The quad is home to several statues and monuments, including a statue of George Washington, the university's namesake. The quad has been a central feature of the UW campus since its inception in the late 19th century. It was originally designed as a green space for recreation, relaxation, and academic activities. Over the years, the quad has evolved and expanded to accommodate the growing needs of the university community. It has undergone landscaping projects and renovations to maintain its beauty and functionality. The quad holds significant cultural and historical importance as a symbol of academic tradition, community spirit, and institutional pride. It's a place where generations of students have gathered, studied, protested, and celebrated milestones. Seattle is famous for its bustling waterfront, numerous green spaces, and historic neighborhoods. Ideal for first visitors, this sightseeing tour provides an overview of top attractions such as Pioneer Square, the Space Needle, and the Pike Place Market. Sit back while your guide provides historical and cultural background for each destination. You can just sit back, relax, and enjoy stops to walk and take pictures. Use my link to book this guided tour in Seattle through Viator. Discover Seattle's vibrant neighborhoods, rejuvenated parks, stunning viewpoints, and majestic mountain panoramas. Explore Gasworks Park, transformed from an industrial site into a vibrant recreational space in 1975. Discover Lake Union Park, where you can delve into the city's maritime history and enjoy recreational activities, and then head over to Ballard Locks, a hub of boat activity with a fish ladder and botanical garden. Finish off your day by enjoying the stunning views of Cary Park, a favorite spot in Seattle. Use my link to join this guided tour through Klook. To get to Washington Park Arboretum from UW, you can either take Washington State Highway 520 East or East Madison Street. Washington Park Arboretum, located in Seattle, Washington, is a joint project of the University of Washington and the City of Seattle, managed in partnership with the University of Washington Botanical Gardens and the Seattle Parks and Recreation. It is a treasured green space in the city, offering a diverse collection of plants and numerous recreational and educational opportunities. The Arboretum is home to a vast collection of trees, shrubs, and plants from around the world, including a significant number of rare and endangered species. Notable collections include Japanese maples, magnolias, and azaleas. Azalea Way is a beautiful, meandering path lined with blooming azaleas, offering a spectacular display of color in the spring. It is one of the most iconic features of the Arboretum. The Arboretum features miles of walking trails that wind through various gardens and collections, offering opportunities for leisurely strolls, bird watching, and nature photography. The Washington Park Arboretum is a charged urban green space that offers a peaceful retreat, educational opportunities, and a stunning display of plant diversity, making it a valuable asset to the Seattle community and visitors alike. The Seattle Japanese Garden, located in the Washington Park Arboretum, is the standout feature of the Botanical Garden. The Seattle Japanese Garden, a 3.5-acre traditional Japanese garden located within the Washington Park Arboretum, is one of the oldest Japanese gardens in North America, and is highly regarded for its beauty, tranquility, and authentic design. Japanese master designers Kiyoshi Inoshita and Joki Ida created the plans for a 3.5-acre public garden in the late 1950s. Inoshita and Ida took inspiration from classical gardens in their homelands. Possible design influences include Horai-en Garden in Tokyo, The garden's design follows the principle of traditional Japanese gardening, incorporating elements such as stone, water, plants, and architectural features to create a harmonious and serene landscape. It includes a variety of garden styles, including hill and pond, tea garden, and stroll garden. The garden features a traditional tea house called Shosien, or Arbor of the Murmuring Pines. This structure is used for tea ceremonies, cultural events, and educational programs, offering visitors an immersive experience in Japanese tea culture. A central feature of the garden is the large Kyo pond, crossed by graceful stone and wooden bridges. The pond is home to colorful koi fish, Kyo fish, and is surrounded by lush planting and scenic views. Throughout the gardens, visitors will find traditional stone lanterns, pagodas, and other sculptural elements that add the authenticity and aesthetic appeal. These elements are carefully placed to enhance the overall design and symbolism of the garden. WayAway provides travelers with the best rates on airplane tickets, and with the WayAway Plus membership plan, you can get cash back on flights, accommodation, car rentals, tours, and more. Use my links in the description below to get a Plus membership and get the Android app. The garden is designed to showcase seasonal changes with different plants and trees, offering unique beauty throughout the year. Spring brings cherry blossoms and azaleas. Summer features lush greenery and irises. Fall displays vibrant autumn foliage. And winter highlights the garden's serene structure and evergreens. Winding gravel paths lead visitors through the garden, encouraging a slow and contemplative walk. Benches are strategically placed to offer restful spots for visitors to sit and enjoy the views. The Seattle Japanese Garden at the Washington Park Arboretum is one of the most celebrated Japanese gardens outside of Japan. It features a formal stroll garden at the north and an informal naturalistic woodland at the south. These are connected by a semi-formal area at the center featuring a lake, wooden zigzag bridge, and stone peninsula. The garden is typically open from March to November, with specific hours varying by season. It is best to check the official website for current hours and any seasonal closures. There is now an admission fee to enter the garden, with discounts available for seniors, citizens, and children. Annual memberships are also available for frequent visitors. The Seattle Japanese Garden offers a peaceful retreat and authentic experience of Japanese garden design, making it a cherished cultural and natural landmark in Seattle. West Seattle offers a relaxed and welcoming atmosphere, beautiful natural surrounding, and plenty of things to see and do, making it a great destination for visitors looking to experience the laid-back side of Seattle. Ballard offers a unique blend of history, nature, and recreation, making it a must-visit destination for tourists and locals alike in Seattle. Visiting the University of Washington campus provides an opportunity to experience academic excellence, cultural diversity, natural beauty, and historical significance all in one place. Located not too far away is the Washington Park Arboretum and Seattle Japanese Garden. Visiting the Washington Park Arboretum in Seattle offers a delightful experience for nature enthusiasts. Visiting the Washington Park Arboretum in Seattle offers a delightful experience for nature enthusiasts, garden lovers, and anyone seeking tranquility and beauty. In my next vlog, I'll be in Kalispell and Whitefish, Montana, which is the gateway to Glacier National Park.